Hi, just got this book for Christmas called Liberty, and it's a collection of paintings from one of my all-time favorite artists called Don Troiani. He's famous for paintings of the American War for Independence and the American Civil War. This one in particular focuses on the American War for Independence. And one of the things that I really appreciate about it that stood out to me was the representation of foreign troops that he has throughout this book, and a conflict that a lot of times, right, we see it as an American versus British war, but it was so much more than just that, right? There were approximately 30,000 Germans that fought on the side of Britain in the Americas, most of them from Hesse. They were called Hessians. He has this painting here of the assault on Fort Washington by German troops, and the famous attack by George Washington on the German troops Christmas night, crossing the Delaware at the Battle of Trenton. And this fantastic painting here is the Battle of Oriskany, in which we have Patriot and Loyalist militia fighting one another. And there are German troops fighting on the side of the Loyalists, but then we also have Oneida and Mohawk Indians fighting on the side of the British and the Americans here. So there's no official British troops present here, or American Continental soldiers, right? It's purely militia with Germans and Native Americans fighting. Here's a fantastic painting of a German soldier. American troops attacking German Hessians, the Battle of Saratoga. Here's a particularly interesting battle where we have Loyalist militia attacking Indians allied to the Patriots here at the Battle of Kingsbridge. And there were conflicts where you have Loyalist militia and Indian allies raiding up and down places like the Mohawk Valley and attacking settlements and taking women and children prisoner, taking scalps, and brutal fighting throughout that region. The Battle of Kings Mountain here, where you have the battle is fought entirely between Patriot and Loyalist militia. Again, so there are no official Continental or British soldiers present, and of the approximate 450,000 Loyalists, just shy of 20,000 fought in the conflict on the side of the British. And then later on in the war, we have, represented here, we have French troops attacking British soldiers. Fantastic uniforms at the Battle of the Hook. So you had French and Germans fighting one another in the Americas in a conflict that's seen as almost entirely traditionally represented as Britain versus America. And here we have French grenadiers. It's an early grenade prototype. And there were about 12,000 French that fought on the side of the Americans and another 32,000 that fought as sailors. And this doesn't even cover things like the over 7,000 Spanish that fought against the British at places like Pensacola. And I just really enjoy that level of complexity that you get from something like this. And I just find that so much more interesting than the typical Britain versus American narrative that is generally told about the American War for Independence. So thought I would share that.